Oh my gosh, you guys, I just absolutely love coming to visit this shop. Look at this. Every time I come here, it's always just enough different. And I think a big reason for that is because every time they have a sale on those special weekends, the customers come out in force, and then Ariane has to do her darndest to be able to restock. So hello, Prim friends. Welcome back to the Cape on the Corner, and we are in the Cluttered Coop. Here's the information. They are always open the last weekend, March until October. Look at that, cool. Really neat cabinet. And again, one of the things that I've really learned from Ariane is how she bundles things together. Here's a bunch of smalls and the little keys, all the skeleton keys. Oh, wow. The glass jars filled with smalls. It's like this is a little sewing area. See, so you see the theme going on here. There's some of the flax combs or flax hackles, I think they might be called. That one is $30. So this upcoming weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, the shop will be open. So August 30th and 31st. There's a neat corner cabinet. That one is $3.50. Look at this grain painting on here. And then the stack of the baskets. And here are the samplers. That is $50. I would say that that is probably a print, but I cannot tell for sure. And Ariane's prices are always wonderful, so I don't want to say wrong. Look at the little silhouette. And then over here is the opposite. How cute. Love the tin candlestick. Oh, and on that neat bin with all the drawers. Oh, I love that. It's probably like out of a mercantile. Oh, that is really cool. She was telling me, we'll go in there in a minute, in the grain bin or the silo, that she turned that room now into the kitchen room. So we'll go check that out here in a moment. There's a early toolbox. What a neat way to display pieces. And then here, we'll go check this out. This is so cute. Oh, look at that awesome table. And the dry sink with the galvanized inset. And that is $3.75. I love that it has the shelf on the back side of it. And here, there's a hog scraper. Not one of the old ones, but goodness, look at that price. And then here, all the sifters and the scales. Oh, how neat. And here, all the pig cutting boards. Look at this little one. $8. And the corn. Check this one out too. And this one is $25. Yep, her prices are always fabulous. And that's why things change up so much every time. Look at all the galvanized, the tins, those neat old coffee or teapots that would have been on an old wooden stove, perhaps at one point in time. Look here, the early dough box. Oh. And imagine all of these. You could use them for a charcuterie board. Again, the fact that things are all together, what a great design look and design element. It almost, I know these are not modern pieces, but it almost has a modern art, very artistic feel to it. Oh, cute. The little Windsor child's chair. Oh, that is really a sweet one. The coffee grinder. Cleveland, Ohio, baking company, crackers, cakes, and biscuits. And the spice containers. All right, there is also a new building now on the grounds here at the Coop, so we'll go check that out here shortly. Love all the feed sacks. So have you shopped at the Cluttered Coop before? If you have, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Hopefully this is one of those locations that is on your bucket list. Look at that neat chandelier right here in the middle of this room. And here all the candles, lots poured in these little tins. And Ariane also does get ready for a Christmas open house that she does every year. So I will check and see on the date for that. That might be the October one, I'm not sure. But that is definitely also a date that you would want to put on your calendar. Look at all these beautiful canning jars and these big bowls. Those are the size that are great for cookies or bread dough, sourdough bread, or doing fruit cakes at Christmas time. I know my grandmother had a great big, I want to say it was a blue bowl that she used every year at Christmas time. I hope to be here on Saturday morning early. Also, when the shop opens, I want to say it's at 10 o'clock, to do some more shopping as well. So tell me in the comments as you see something, what would be going home with you? They do not ship. Ariane does have, she works other jobs other than having this on those special weekends. And so the time that it takes to package things up, find out what the shipping cost is, get all that information back to you. It's just impossible, really. It is a lot of work. Shipping costs, of course, have really gone up. And so they just have decided that they are not doing shipping. So you just have to get here. Look at that, neat. Lots of bins, screwdriver bits. So this would have had to have been in an old hardware store at one time. Look at these great Crocs with all the blue. This one, the cubby, $5.50. All those great books. Yep, this is the library part of the building. So we'll go on outside. You just never know what you might find here. And if I'm looking for something specific for the garden, for around my barn, for on our porch, I usually always know that I am going to be able to find it here. Look at those great early tools. I have seen where they use a shovel and then put a birdhouse on the top of it. So if that's something that you might be wanting to do. The nice galvanized buckets. Graniteware. I said galvanized. That's not what I meant inside. I meant the graniteware pitchers. Look at how pretty this part of their property is. Look at that. So many ideas. She is just so very artistic. And more of the buckets, more of the sap buckets. Perhaps when you're here this weekend, we'll get to see the donkeys. I think they're inside the building right there. They did just adopt a couple of donkeys. Look at all these nice wash tubs. These are fun. You can hang them on their side, from the bottom, hang them on a shed or on your barn, on your porch. Next to the porch, fill them with topsoil. You can plant in them. They make awesome planters. And she does have a couple different prices on them. So some are $20 and some are $15. I'm sure that is condition related. It's kind of fun. I used to go to an auctioneer all the time that would say that ones with a hole in them were guaranteed to leak. So that's the new building. We'll go in there in a minute. That's considered now the wash house. Look at this neat stack of all the benches. There's some burlap sacks in here as well, letting the camera kind of readjust to the lighting. So many. We have a shed at home. It makes me want to go and move all the utilitarian type things over into our barn and kind of set up our shed as a little shop, perhaps. Make it look like it. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's time also to have a bit of a yard sale. So we're thinking about maybe doing that either this weekend or next weekend. So if we do that, I will make sure that the address for our farm stand is on the screen as well. We are just up the road, about 15 minutes from here. Seville Antiques also is just about 15-20 minutes up the road from here. So lots of, nice and fun places to go as well. I highly recommend Gosser's Market, also just up the road from here. So fun place to go and have your lunch, have a nice coffee. Just a neat neat little area here to come and shop. Lots of fun. Look at that. Another cubby that you could find other drawers perhaps with, or just fill with smalls. If you are somebody that collects those little whisk brooms, Packers liquid tar soap. If you haven't yet checked out the video there is a reddish color salt box on the front. There are 2 videos, actually, 2 parts. Check that one out. They have a really neat way of displaying so many of the brushes. These are just so fun to collect. Here's a little soap saver right here. And then the rug beater here in the corner. I have mine from my grandmother, my German grandmother. That's a fun treasure that was handed down to me. It's very special, near and dear to my heart. Okay, what a cute, cute room. Just fits the hand, Lennox soap. And then here on this neat wash wringer tub stand. Too cute. Such a fun place to shop. So we'll go around the corner here. Check out what's here. There's one of the wooden wheels. My husband Jim and I picked up one of those when we were here last month, and that is now in front of our barn. Just helping to give it that old look and feel. The nice old shutters. They do have ladders and parts from inside the barn. Look at the little windmills, the sled parts, a couple of those, and then this fabulous building right here that is a new addition. I just love this. Isn't it cute with that wheel there at the back? It almost looks like an old train car sometimes when I pull in the driveway. The things on the porch are so neat. We'll go down this way and then we'll go into that building. We'll check out those clay pots on the porch as well. Just love how this looks. I did also pick up, Ariane's husband Donnie makes these, and I did pick up one of these, the dinner bell, the last time that I was here. Lots of neat tin pieces, shepherd's hooks. Just such a neat, clever, prim country. Just feels like the old days, the old times. Sitting on Grandma's porch. These wonderful clay pots. Those are a little bit different. They kind of have the whitewash look to them. That's 50 cents. Some have the number on them. Look, number 13. Some of the trays also. All right, we'll go check out. This is cute. Look at this neat metal hanging basket on the chain. That'd be really cute with a potted plant in it. What a neat use of space here to create a shop. Those old doors. The hired man's bed. The old ticking. Look at the chair here. The chair is $15. Seriously. Hired man's bed. The frame is $40. Look at that. How fun would that be for a child's bedroom? Maybe for a grandchild's bedroom. The ticking pillows, $10. This is neat. I think these are from I would say a railroad lantern, I think. That one's just $25. These are flower frogs, but what a clever way to use them to display maybe family photos or maybe adopted family photos. Look at the little Raggedy Andy costume. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? That's $15. That looks like a beeswax candle for sure. That little candle stand there is $20. Look, I love how it's set up. There's a dough box set up like a little desk. And this could have been something that was just closed up 120 years ago. All of the old boxes here from somebody's pie company. Wagner's Pies. Mrs. Wagner's Pies. Oh, even more special. It's Mrs. Wagner. Look at this really nice stoneware crock. Love that. $35. So they do not sell early also, so you have to come on the days that the shop is open. Those crates here. That's a neat one. Is that pronounced Cadiz? C-A-D-I-Z? That's definitely early writing on that. Well, I wanted to make sure that we got this video up and out quickly this time here now, as they've got this all ready to go. On one of, I think the last, my last visit here, we had said that the next opening was not until September, but that is not correct. They are open this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And check out over there. We're just going to take a quick peek. Look what's over there. So there is more eventually coming to the coop. Isn't that neat? An early grain bin. So much fun. So many ideas. Really, really clever place to come and shop for primitives. So maybe I will see you perhaps on Saturday. If not here, I will make sure that the address for our farm stand is on the screen as well. I was thinking about maybe baking up some homemade zucchini bread and having them out there at the farm stand, as well as some good primitives and some old stuff that we were ready to sell out at the farm stand. So have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm hoping to have more videos coming up here in the next few days, so keep watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and hit that bell, and absolutely make a comment. I do check those out all the time, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care. See you in the next video.